Gohan is my favorite Dragon Ball character. Bro has had plenty of peak iconic moments across the series. You already know about stuff like his Super Saiyan 2 transformation against Cell, or Ultimate Gohan pulling up on Buu, and more recently, his Beast transformation. All of that is peak, but there's one version of Gohan I feel doesn't get talked about enough, and that's Namek Saga Gohan. This version of Gohan was on timing, a boy on a mission for real, and what was that mission? Get his big homie Piccolo back, and to make that happen, bro was moving different. Today, we're gonna go over some of Namek Gohan's coldest moments, the ones that really show why Namek Gohan is one of them ones. But before we jump in, if you rock with anime content, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and let me know in the comments, what's your favorite version of your favorite Dragon Ball character? And without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, first moment I gotta talk about happens before they even blast off for Namek. Everyone's laid up in the hospital after the fight with the Saiyans, all injured and shit. They're planning the whole Namek trip, trying to figure out who's gonna go. It gets decided that Krillin and Bulma are making the trip, but it doesn't sit right with my guy Gohan to just sit back while they're putting in all the work, especially not after Piccolo sacrificed himself to save him. Gohan knows he's gotta do something, so he speaks up and tells everyone he wants to go to Namek too. Goku, being the W dad that he is, hears him out and gives him the green light. But Chi-Chi? Oh nah. She was not trying to hear any of that. She starts yelling at Gohan, giving him every reason why he can't go. And honestly, if this was Gohan from even the beginning of the Saiyan fight, he probably would have folded right then and there. But this Gohan, this little dude had one objective in mind, and he was gonna get it done by any means necessary.
I'm going!
I don't think y'all understand the level of fear Gohan had to overcome here. Bro yelled at his mom. Do you know the kind of consequences that can lead to? Like deadass, if I ever did the same thing? This moment right here is when everyone should have known the kind of timing Gohan was going to be on for the entirety of the Namek arc. Alright, now let's get into some Namek action, and first up we gotta talk about when Gohan snuck Dodoria. So peep this, Gohan and Krillin are laying low, hiding out while Frieza and his crew are invading a Namekian village, and you already know the type of timing Frieza was on in this arc. Bro was packing up Namekians left and right on some monster type shit, and this nigga really pulled up with the zero Namekians plan. Anyway, Frieza's there trying to get a Dragon Ball, and at first the Namekians are not going for it. Backup even pulls up to fight Frieza's men, only to get folded by Dodoria with ease. After that, the villagers finally hand over the Dragon Ball and still get packed up. Mind you, Gohan and Krillin are still up in these rocks watching this whole massacre unfold, and let me tell you right now, Gohan was not rocking with any of this. Watching his big homie Piccolo's people get slaughtered like that, yeah, bro was ready to crash out immediately. Krillin tells him to chill, cause if they get caught,
there's no way out of this one.
Dodoria then adds 2 more bodies to his tally and goes in for the third, Dende, and that right there, that was the last straw. Gohan says nah, charges in and kicks the everlasting shit from Dodoria, sends him flying. And let me just say right now, this might be one of the most clutchest moments in the whole series. Gohan saving Dende, that kicked off a whole chain of crucial events. No Dende means no Grand Elder info, no Dragon Ball password, hell, the whole arc might have been cooked if Gohan didn't clutch up here. So yeah, Gohan was moving different. Next thing I gotta talk about is that time Gohan solo Dragon Ball from right under Vegeta's nose. So Gohan's chilling with his crew and he spots a solo Dragon Ball on the radar. No guards, no drama, it's just sitting there. Gohan says bet and takes off while Bulma stays behind waiting on Krillin. He gets the Dragon Ball and back at the base, Krillin pulls up with the one he got from that Grand Elder. Everything's finally looking up. They're about to have 2 Dragon Balls and they know where the rest are? They were cooking. But then Vegeta pulls up with Zarbon hot on his trail. The 2 throw hands, Vegeta wins, and then he immediately presses Krillin and snatches his Dragon Ball before flying off in the same direction Gohan went. Cut to Gohan, he's flying back with the Dragon Ball in hand chilling, probably feeling himself a bit, but then boom, he senses Vegeta's energy heading straight towards him, so he dips and hides. Problem is, Vegeta sensed him too. Vegeta starts yelling, threatening whoever's hiding to come out before he gets serious, so Gohan comes out of hiding, and this is one of those moments where bro really had to keep his composure. One wrong move and this whole Dragon Ball mission is done. Vegeta walks up on him talking about how he's in a good mood. Maybe too good of a mood.
What is that?
Then out of nowhere, boom, knee to the gut. I know that hurt. Bro is like 5 years old, but Gohan tanks it like a champ and still walks away with the Dragon Ball. Like he really got off with it clean. Little nigga was playing stealth missions with a straight up space war criminal and still finessed the bag. That's not normal behavior. That's Namek Gohan behavior. Alright, now this next moment, this might be one of my favorite Gohan scenes ever. We're talking about the fight with Recoome. So boom, the Ginyu Force touches down on Namek and immediately starts violating everybody. Like they waste no time putting belt to ass. Well, everyone except Goku. That nigga got folded quickly, so respectfully,
we do not care.
But Raccoon, nah, that man was different. Buddy was single-handedly cooking the entire squad. He literally plucks Vegeta from the dirt like a vegetable. At this point, Vegeta, Krillin, and Gohan are all down bad. Bodies broken, HP at 2%, it's really looking like it's curtain for them. But Gohan, my boy Gohan, could not go out like that. Even with damn near no health bar left. Bro gets up and no cap, that little monologue he gives.
It's not over yet. I won't quit.
That shit was absolute cinema. Gohan could have easily folded here, and honestly, I wouldn't have blamed him. Like, Raccoon is twice his size, built like an NFL linebacker, and just spent the last few minutes curb stomping his entire squad. Even with this, Gohan still stood up. He still stood 10 toes against someone he had no shot at beating, because it wasn't about winning, it was about standing on business. Now, what did it lead to?
He needs some milk.
Now, I can't talk about Namek Saga Gohan without bringing up the time he straight up violated Frieza. First off, we gotta talk about that time he did second form Frieza dirty. So peep this. Frieza just transformed and immediately adds to the Krillin own counter. Gohan sees this go down and bro tries to rush in, only to get smacked away by Frieza's tail. Frieza then tosses Krillin's body into the water and Gohan tries to go after him, but Frieza blocks his path, and this is where Gohan just snaps. Gohan tells Frieza to move, but Frieza starts talking crazy instead. And that only makes Gohan more heated. Like, you can deadass see the crash out loading. Gohan hits Frieza with that same kick he gave to Doria, but this time he follows it up with a vicious uppercut, so filthy it got Vegeta reacting. Then Gohan starts dancing on him. I mean straight flurry of kicks, combo game going nuts. Finishes it off with another clean kick that sends Frieza flying, but he's not done. Gohan charges up a ki blast, fires it, Frieza blocks it, but what he didn't expect was Gohan to pull up immediately in his face with another point blank ki blast that sends him barreling into the dirt. I know that hurt. Look at the whiplash on that man. To top off the beatdown, Gohan starts using Vegeta's technique, that rapid fire ki blast spam, and peep Vegeta's face. Bro is in complete disbelief. From his point of view, he's basically watching a toddler go toe to toe with the strongest being in the universe. I know he's losing his shit. So to finish it off, Gohan charges up one last big ki blast and fires it off with everything he's got. Now yeah, Frieza does end up being fine after this, but in that moment, this was probably the most work we'd seen someone put in on Frieza at that point in the series. Little nigga was cooking, and it doesn't stop there, cause jump ahead a bit and now Piccolo's back and he is on straight demon time after fusing with Nail, and it shows because bro is straight up piecing up second form Frieza like it's light work. But you already know how Frieza operates. Soon as he gets pressed, he transforms again, now into his third form, and once that happens, it's wraps for Piccolo. Frieza starts overpowering him with ease, hitting him with that finger beam spam. Like, it is looking real bad for Piccolo. Gohan tries to sneak Frieza. Frieza dodges, but that's not stopping my boy. He flies high above Frieza, and what he does next, bro fires the biggest ki blast we've ever seen him throw up to this point. Like, he's emptying the whole clip. No hesitation, no fear, just straight raw energy and rage. And for a second, you really think, yo, Gohan might actually do it. Now yeah, Frieza does end up sending the blast right back at him, and Piccolo does have to save him from it, but that's besides the point. What really matters is, in that exact moment, Gohan was fully prepared to obliterate Frieza. No mercy, no hesitation, just pressure. And all I'm saying is, this was not the same kid from the Saiyan saga. Namek Gohan was a different breed. Okay, last moment for today's video, and yes, it's another Gohan versus Frieza moment. So Frieza just hit Goku with a Nova Strike, and no cap, the only reason I even know what that move is called is thanks to Dokkan Battle. Anyway, Gohan pulls up and Goku is nowhere to be seen. He instantly assumes the worst and thinks Goku has been packed up. So now with it just being Gohan and Frieza, Gohan tries to stall time until the planet blows up, which isn't the dumbest plan all things considered, but Frieza catches on real quick. Frieza starts talking spicy. He starts clowning Gohan, talking about how he bodied his dad, running the usual Frieza hater dialogue. Now look, at this point, you'd think Frieza would know better. Don't trigger the traumatized 5-year-old with rage issues, but I guess he had to learn one last time. Gohan rushes him with a clean hook to the face, no hesitation, doesn't even let Frieza catch his breath, starts his gut checking him over and over again, then slams him into the ground and finishes off with a Masenko to the dome. Frieza gets up and powers up to 100%, but Gohan, unbothered, locked in, focused. He's staring this man down like he's ready to die with the planet, if it means getting his get back. Goku eventually comes back and tells Gohan to fall back, but bruh, the way Gohan was posted up, that little dude was not backing down. He was ready to stand 10 toes, fight to the last second, and that right there is why Namek Gohan is one of them ones. Alright folks, that's all for today. If you enjoyed today's video, then leave a like and subscribe. And the question for the comments is, who is your favorite version of your favorite Dragon Ball character? Let me know down below, and until next time, peace.